Ok. Bon, on va lancer tout de suite. Match suivant. Entraînement collectif, oui, on va les faire parce que j'ai besoin. Coucou Nash, comment ça va Nash? Par contre, pourquoi j'ai pas de musique? Allez, c'est parti. Donc je signe chez les Spurs.
Hey, what you working on?
J'étais magnifique alors que j'ai pas joué. Ok. C'est quoi le planning aujourd'hui? Oh, il y a Derek de
Everyone,
Rose.
listen up. That was a great team effort last night. Keep that energy up, and we can do great things. Let's get to work. We gotta find a way to limit transition baskets if we stand any chance of winning games. Set it up and get started.
3 contre 3, on continue. Ok. Léger. Ouais. Ah, t'as pas le droit de rater ça. Ouais, c'est pas marqué. Ah. Ah non, zut, je me suis trompé. Oui. J'ai fait bêtise. On va laisser ça et le jeu je l'ai pas changé. Désolé les amis. Voilà, on va mettre à jour le jeu. Ah, Nashoba, t'as pas vu que j'avais laissé le jeu de Metal Gear d'hier? Voilà, mal défendu. Allez, on l'a. Vas-y, rate pas ça, t'es tout seul. Oh, t'abuses. Oh, il l'a bouffé. Oh, il l'a bouffé. Oh, t'abuses. Tout seul, bordel. Il l'a mis. Voilà, bien joué. C'est l'équipe 1 qui est en train de faire le taf. Nous on a des occasions mais on les met pas quoi, c'est abusé. On arrive à faire des bons décalages et tout mais. Ah je me suis fait bouffer là. Ah ouais, là il m'a. Oh là là. Ah il m'a ouvert là.
Good work, team. Let's get one more drill in.
Ok.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Faut court mais elle est dedans. Ouf. Yes. Pas mal, pas mal.
Good. All right, let's move on.
Type de conversion d'une passe, allez hop. Ok. Je fais 2 fois sur triangle. Je comprends pas là ce qu'il attend. Appuyez 2 fois sur triangle pour lancer une passe de alley-oop. Ok? C'est ce que je fais. Je comprends pas. Je comprends pas. C'est exactement ce qu'il dit dans les instructions et derrière.
Good. All right, let's move on.
Vraiment individuel. C'est super ce matos. Pour les entraînements au tir, c'est exceptionnel ce truc-là. C'est vrai que ça perturbe au début d'avoir un filet devant. Mais franchement, quand tu travailles en solo, c'est hyper top. Par contre, je comprends pas pourquoi ça ressort. Normalement, c'est pas censé sortir les ballons.
Now we're rolling. Get the
Ça va
next
rentrer là. Ok.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
Alors quitte. C'est bon, j'ai fait mes exercices. Il y a pas mal d'exercices. Hein. Et avant, dans le dernier que j'avais fait, on avait que 3 exercices. Ce qui était déjà relativement long, il y a un peu plus. Mais bon, pourquoi pas. Ça peut me permettre d'évoluer. Par contre, les temps de chargement, ils sont toujours aussi longs. Je trouve ça un peu abusé. Quoi. Un peu dommage. Ok, donc tu peux te balader dans la rue.
Putain, j'en ai marre d'avoir toujours raison.
Merci beaucoup Pika pour le resub. Qu'est-ce que tu deviens? Ça fait longtemps Pika.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we meet up with community member Dignify.
I just always like making new builds, seeing what works.
Then find out what's coming up in the neighborhood. And we've added My Team updates. We're your source for pack releases, events, and locker codes. We'll wrap it up with the contenders for top play of the summer. So get ready to vote.
C'est parti. Je peux pas trop passer, c'est un... ça me fait chier. Trop de trucs, c'est par rapport au taf, c'est ça ou... Bah écoute, pas de problème. Tu passes quand tu veux, tu me dis. Si un soir tu sais que tu peux être dispo, n'hésite pas à m'envoyer un MP et je ferai du LOL pour qu'on puisse jouer ensemble. Ouais bah ouais, je comprends. N'hésite pas à m'envoyer un MP si un soir tu sais que tu peux être dispo dans la semaine. Et je ferai un LOL pour qu'on puisse jouer ensemble. Salut Xvalti, comment ça va? Attention, je suppose que je suis... je dois être encore sur le banc.
It sure is. Thanks, David. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Monday,
Bah ça va Xvalti, je t'en remercie.
on Whiteside.
On est
And
parti
the
pour une
Portland
après-midi NBA.
Trailblazers. And
Et ce soir, ce sera du
then
DVD.
on Thursday, they'll be
Est-ce que je vais pouvoir rejouer moi, ça? La question que je me pose en fait. Pour l'instant on est en train de gagner donc c'est cool. Attends, parce que l'équipe c'est simple. Feuille de match avec qui? Est-ce que je suis dedans moi? Ouais, je suis là. Au final, je suis dedans quand même, mais. Je ne fais pas jouer. Plus de chances d'aller boire un verre quand tout ça sera ouvert avec ce transport. Ouais, c'est sûr. Bah, tu me diras au pire. N'hésite pas, hein, si tu veux qu'on aille boire un verre pour discuter, tu me dis, y a pas de souci. Dès que tout ça, tout ce bordel, ça sera un peu passé, avec plaisir. Là, je peux encore jouer. Hein. On va voir sur la feuille de match, du coup, si tout le monde a joué sauf moi ou pas. On est deux à pas avoir joué. Ouais, on est deux à pas jouer pour l'instant. Donc je pense qu'il va falloir m'entraîner pour augmenter mon perso, sinon je vais jamais jouer. Voilà. Ah si, ça y est, je joue. Oh putain. Putain, mes premières... Oh, on est en train de gagner, de toute façon, donc c'est cool. Mes premières minutes en tant que joueur de NBA. Et pour rappel...
And now a chance to see the former Demon Deacon Ish Smith in action. Has been in the league for a while now and played for several teams, and he's a veteran through and through.
And the Wizards making a change here. Bonga's checked in. And when you have Ish Smith on your team, you know he's going to get you scoring off the bench.
And Smith not exactly great at any one thing, but the whole package is solid for a reserve. As long as you can make the right decision and just run the offense, that'll get you pretty far in this league.
Hurdle. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Smith. Shot is good off the back rim and in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Et les mecs, j'appelle un...
Pass to Pirtle. Spurs working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock.
Oh, 20 ans à faire la passe, bordel. Première minute, première faute, c'est ça. Ouais, mais une bonne faute, une bonne faute. Il y a des bonnes fautes en basket. Si tu peux empêcher un panier en faisant une faute, et que justement derrière, en plus, il met pas les deux lancers francs ne rentrent pas, c'est une très bonne faute. Après, faut pas oublier que tu as le droit qu'à 5 fautes par match.
17 points was their biggest margin. Passes it to Lyles. Pass to Purdy. Trying his luck from deep. They get the rebound. That time. Wizards trail by 14.
Ce qui est bien, c'est qu'on défend bien au moins, mais par contre, on ne met pas de panier. Ça, c'est la merde.
Here's Wagner. Over Pirtle. Great touch on the
par contre, il met.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your
voilà, une passe décisive.
Pretty much against anyone.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Spurs.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession
after
possession. We watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMarcus Aldridge.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Ah, j'ai fait.
Now the Wizards with it. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bonga, the pass to Bertens. From
Il te
deep,
saute.
gets the three-pointer to fall.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Dommage, j'aurais voulu faire ma deuxième passe décisive, je sais pas pourquoi il a pas tiré l'autre. Bon, on a gagné, c'est le plus important. J'ai pris quelques points. Ah, Mortal Kombat, ça c'est le jeu que je stream demain. Sur la GGT demain soir. N'oubliez pas, ce week-end, il n'y aura pas de stream sur la chaîne. Puisque je participe aux 24 heures de la GGT. Ça commence demain à 14h jusqu'à dimanche 14h. Et je ferai des jeux de combat demain soir. Et dimanche matin, j'ai pas décidé encore. Réunion avec un nouvel agent.
Yo, Che! Get in here.
Levi?
Yeah. How's it going?
Good, man.
Take a seat. Get comfortable. Can I get you anything? Some water, coffee?
You know what? I'm pretty cool.
Okay, great. I don't know how much Zach filled you in on what's happening.
You know what? He really didn't say much. He just said somebody's gonna, come in and do the day-to-day stuff.
Yep, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Gotcha. Now what happened to Bailey, man? That was my guy.
Oh, he's around. He's around. I'm just gonna be around a little bit more.
Okay.
Hey, but don't worry. My job is to get you paid. And I am good at my job.
Word.
All right? Endorsements, commercials, whatever it is you need, I'm going to take care of it. We're going to have a great relationship. And I know it's not going to happen overnight, but I'm going to earn your trust.
All right, sounds good to me, man.
Cool. Listen, I know you're a busy guy and you got a big schedule, so it was good meeting you. And if there's anything you need, anything at all,
okay,
I'm here.
Good meeting you, Levi.
All right, man.
All right.
See you soon.
All right, Levi. Be cool, bro.
Ah, un message. Enfin, je te rencontre. Che, j'ai oublié de mentionner que j'étais obtenu une paire de chaussures gratuites pour les matchs NBA. Là, tout qui souche dans les quartiers, c'est dans la rue, dans mon bureau. Tu peux prendre la paire que tu veux dans la section NBA, terrain de la boutique. Ok, super, merci. Ah, donc il y a un aspect un peu où on peut aller se balader. Et ça, c'est cool. Je vais juste voir si j'ai plus de progression en fait. Je vais augmenter en termes de passes notamment. Donc là j'ai 1100, on va mettre 1156, j'ai pas si on va augmenter d'un, on fait ça. Et on va, voilà. Faut aller dans le quartier. Réaliser un 3 points. C'est ma carrière. Quartier, c'est quoi? Ah, c'est par là. Aller au quartier. Donc là, on peut se balader. Effectivement, il y a une partie un peu maintenant gestion de ta vie quotidienne en plus de tes entraînements. Ce qui est sympathique de leur part, ça apporte du contenu. Faut voir sur la longueur si c'est pas trop redondant et qu'il y a un réel intérêt à aller faire ça. Je sais pas, on verra. Par contre, ouais, le défaut que ce que je reproche un peu au jeu, alors je sais pas si sur PC c'est la même chose, mais en tout cas sur Play, c'est qu'à chaque fois que tu lances un truc, tu as un temps de chargement assez long. On va dire, on est en 2020, il t'installe 80 gigas sur ta console, la moindre des choses, c'est quand même d'avoir des trucs plus intéressants. On va me balader. Les choses, c'est où? Là, on peut aller aux entraînements. Là, c'est l'entraînement. Ok. Alors, je rappelle, la dernière fois que j'ai joué, en fait, t'avais ton appartement qui était un loft énorme. Et là, maintenant, ça a bien changé. Et c'est cool qu'ils aient fait ça, en fait. Ok, donc par là, c'est un peu du... C'est quoi là? Rec. Un ciné ça? C'est quoi ce truc là? On va visiter un peu tout. Entrer dans l'intérêt commun. Ah, il y a des trucs, ça c'est pour gagner. Buy boost. Acheter des boosts ici. Ah bah les chaussures c'est en face. Ok. Non, c'est cool, il y a vraiment pas mal de trucs. Je pense que c'est un petit bonus dans le jeu qui est assez intéressant en fait. Donc il m'a dit que j'avais le droit à des pompes, donc on va aller prendre des pompes.
I'm looking for some new kicks. Thought I'd come and see what's up.
Hey, great. Let me know how I can help.
Récompense disponible. On va mettre des Jordan, parce que j'ai un contrat avec Jordan, donc on va prendre des Jordan. On va prendre celle-là.
Those look awesome. Great choice.
Yeah, I'll take these.
You got it.
On va aller vite fait au coup. Là j'ai besoin de prendre de la masse et tout le bordel, donc on va aller faire. On va aller à la salle de gym. Il y a quoi ici? C'est fermé. La salle des équipes pro à mettre. Ok. Boost. Tiens, Spinwell c'est quoi? On va faire le tour un peu parce que c'est la première fois que je viens par ici, je connais pas trop le principe. Donc on a trouvé les chaussures déjà, c'est déjà bien. On a acheté les chaussures. Évolution. Ah ouais, du coup attends, t'es passé au 10e mois, t'es passé sur quoi Picard? Ah bah t'es toujours en premier. Ouais c'est ça, tu vois pas les trucs. Ok. Toujours sur le palier 9 mois, ok. Ouais, parce qu'après le prochain c'est 12. Et ouais. Tu vas bientôt arriver au 12. Tu vas bientôt arriver aux 12 mois là, avec le troll des 1 an. D'ailleurs, t'as combien de points de chaîne, Pika? Parce que je sais pas si t'as vu, il y a des paliers, tu peux faire streamer des jeux aussi. Jusqu'à la fin du mois, c'est 30 000 pour faire le premier coup et après ça passera à 60 000 pour tout le monde. 8K, je... Ouais, ouais. Oh, c'est pas très grave, au pire. Et j'en ai rajouté un à 120 000, je fais un marathon de 12 heures. Avec des dons pour une assoce. Elle est où la salle de sport? Elle doit être là. On va la faire autrement. Atelier d'alter, maintenez L1 et R1 et relâchez juste avant que la barre n'atteigne votre poitrine. Ok. Je sens que ça a déconné là, en fait. Attends, j'ai lâché juste avant que ça atteigne la poitrine. Attends, je lâche au niveau du nombril, Jean-Mi. Ah voilà, c'est bon, j'ai réussi. Putain, j'ai été précis. Une répétition, super, j'allais loin avec ça. Ah ça va plus trop possible ça. Là, je me casse le dos. Ah, je me suis trompé, j'ai appuyé sur triangle. Dommage, j'étais bien parti pour faire un 3 étoiles. Fait de la merde 2 fois. En tout cas, je fais mieux que tout à l'heure. Le premier atelier. Les squats pour les fessiers. Il y a déjà quelqu'un. Aussi vite que pour tester les dirigeants sont dans la direction qu'apparaît à l'écran. Ok. Ah bah ça y est. Ça commence. Ah, je l'ai bien fait là. Voilà. Voilà, ah c'est chaud, c'est hyper sensible. Voilà. Troisième fois ou pas? Ouais, c'est la troisième fois. Ouais, j'ai raté la dernière. Dommage. Voilà. Le tapis de course, il est là-bas à l'entrée. Appuyez L2 et R2 en rythme. Ok. Sachant que je vais me casser la gueule. ça y est, ça. Il y aurait une mamie. Il y aurait une mamie qui fait du tapis quoi. Ah bon, ça va me mettre. Ouais bon, stop. C'est bien, t'as fait 3. Ça va te permettre de gagner de l'endurance, c'est cool. Corde, ondulatoire, médecin, médecine ball. Ouais, médecine ball, elle est là. Elle est là-bas, la médecine ball, je crois. Non. Médecine ball, elle est où? C'est ça, médecine ball? C'est ça. Ok, je crois que c'était le gros, mais c'est ça. Et là, on va diriger la balle à haut sur la cheville, derrière. Ok. Ça c'est pour travailler les obliques ça. Ah j'étais trop loin. Ok, j'essaie de comprendre. Non là t'abuses Jean-Mi, j'ai lâché avant. Est-ce que j'ai lâché trop tôt? Ça y est, ça commence. Je pense que je lâche trop tôt en fait. Ok. Je comprends pas. C'est pas dur à faire cet exercice en plus. On va avoir une sale note là-dessus. On va avoir un bonus de merde. Bonus plus 1. Entraînement terminé, cool. Alors on se casse. On va partir. Attends, on va aller. Est-ce que j'ai plus des trucs? Ok. Allez, on y va. Hop. Match suivant.
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. First up, we need to thank everyone who entered and voted for the first ever NBA 2K Shoe Creator Challenge.
Yes, voting is now closed, but we are tallying up your votes and we will be announcing each category winner next week right here at 4 p.m. Pacific.
And that's when you'll vote again to decide which shoe makes it into NBA 2K20. But in the meantime, we've noticed the community has...
Je viens d'avoir de la visite. Ah! Et alors? Visite de qui? De quoi? Comment?
Devastating news for Anthony Davis as we learn that he's going to be out for quite a bit of time with his latest injury.
Devastating. Might be laying it on a bit.
Ah!
There it is, maybe the most famous building
Cool.
in all of Texas.
Tu leur as offert payer un café?
Well, guys, great vision, David. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Whiteside, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, Murray out there with White.
Pour quel sujet?
Spurs making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for
Ça, je suis rentré. Putain, dès le premier carton, c'est bon.
Really been dropping for him early on.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Anthony leading the charge.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Non mais c'est Carmelo qu'il faut dégager. Faut dégager Anthony si on arrive à lui faire des fautes, c'est cool.
The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in. McCollum against Walker. Takes the 13-footer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide.
C'est cool, t'as même pas besoin de te déplacer pour aller les voir, ils viennent.
Should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Passes it to Little. Back to McCollum. From 12 feet out. Here's Nurkic.
Oh là là, le rebond défensif.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
1:04 left in the first. The pass to Medu. Kicks it to Pirtle. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs passing it around. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. They get it back.
Ah, il l'a encore, vas-y, yes.
By Medu.
Pas grave que j'ai pas ma passe décisive, mais au moins on a marqué le panier.
To the inside, Nurkic and Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Ça, le compte, je peux pas lâcher. Tout de suite, le mettre, partir rapidement si c'est possible.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now McCollum. He had 13 points in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. From past the arc. No good there. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this.
Ah, c'est plutôt bien. Je sais pas si je vais commencer le deuxième carton, mais en tout cas... Bon.
The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, you know, people are going to look to you first. You know, they're going to...
Right on the money is all.
Allez, c'est parti. Est-ce que je veux rentrer? 32, 35, 26, c'est bien ça. Allez, je rentre.
Spurs leading by 6. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. At the 2 and the 3, McCollum and Little. And it's Lillard in at the point. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First one falls for.
Popovic, être entraîné par Popovic, C'est un mastodonte.
And so he hits both. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And, you know, guys, the Spurs team dinners, the stuff of legends, just building camaraderie and getting to know one another and being orchestrated with care by head coach Greg Popovich. They enjoyed the finest restaurants and great food and drink, but the fellowship and camaraderie probably the most important part of those dinner gatherings. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
1:03 left now here in the second. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the middle.
Oh là là, il a percé la défense.
Again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
40 seconds left in the first half. Pass to White. Nurkic with the block. Another shot.
Yes. Ah, dommage, vas-y.
Out to White. Dishes it to Pirtle.
Ah, dommage.
Three-pointer, no good. Pass to Little. To the wing right side. A rare miss for him.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
That'll do it for the first half.
Carmelo, first half in the books.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the... Here. The Trailblazers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they shot 81% from the line
Allez, on me redonne un
last
peu.
season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
We've got Lyles, who's out there with Jakob Poeltr, and it's Walker in at the 3. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Nurkic. And Poeltr sends it back. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for San Antonio. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Feeds it to Poeltr. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Poeltr's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really amazing body control by Poeltr, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Here's McCollum. From deep. Oh, he gets it! How about that?
what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Trailblazers, Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's CJ McCollum. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard.
Double écran.
Dish now to Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCollum. A rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for McCollum. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
Lillard from outside.
Oh,
and that basket to his impressive total. Brings
Et
in the
Lillard en
10
face
for
de moi,
14.
ça va être un autre problème.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Anthony with the
J'ai très mal joué.
And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Ariza no up. San Antonio leading by 8. Down low, Pirtle kicks to White. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. With the shot. But they get it back. Lyles passes to White. The feed to Pirtle. Tries again. With 1 on the clock. Offensive rebound. And finally they hit 1. And the Spurs lead by 10.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they
On a eu 2 rebonds offensifs quand même, c'est chaud. C'est quand même chaud pour une défense de Portland. Que à ce moment-là du match, on arrive à récupérer 2 rebonds offensifs. Et en plus, c'est joué intelligemment parce qu'en fait, on gratte les secondes quasiment jusqu'au bout. Là, on n'a pas récupéré la balle et tout de suite re-shooté. Bon là c'est mort, là, je ne reviendrai pas. Là je pense qu'il va me laisser me reposer jusqu'au bout maintenant. En tout cas je pense avoir fait un bon match avec le temps que j'ai eu. Et au final on va gagner quoi. Allez, il reste 3 secondes, voilà. Voilà.
Absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind. Big fella with feet of a ballerina.
J'en ai les trophées.
Does a great job with his feet. Not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant.
Je pense avoir bien mis au profit mon temps de jeu.
Kawhi Leonard.
Des fautes obtenues, des passes décisives. J'aurais préféré en avoir un peu plus, mais au final, quand même, je trouve que c'est bon. Je trouve que je me suis pas trop mal débrouillé.
Great win, fellas. Great win. Good game. Good game. Hey, let me get that shoe. Let me get that shoe for my kid. Come on, man. Let me get a picture. Hey. Hey, over here. Over here.
Pourquoi il le donne pas?
Nice little win streak for Jay and company here.
Which makes us all winners, Hank.
Yeah, look, they're playing well, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here.
What? Why not?
Okay, here's why. I've seen people on social media acting like these guys are never going to lose again, okay? I think they need a reality check.
All right, you're drinking the haterade,
No,
Hank.
no, I love the purple haterade, but I'm not hating it. It's just that let's get some perspective here. They've done a nice job. Great, I won't deny it. But nobody remembers simple winning.
Ok, il n'y a rien de décidé là-dessus. On va continuer quand même à tout de suite. On va en rajouter une ici. Et je vais quand même continuer à faire. On va garder le reste. Un entraînement collectif. Allez, on va faire un entraînement collectif parce que là j'ai besoin d'augmenter mes stats. Or, en dehors des matchs, parce que je suis un débutant, donc il faut que j'augmente mes stats. Et c'est le plus important.
Hey, how you been, man? Stay focused on your workout.
Allez, c'est parti. C'est un outsider à surveiller cette année, je crois qu'il va connaître une belle saison. Cela fait plaisir d'avoir Chet tâté la NBA, que les chemins parcourus.
Hold up, fellas. The grind don't stop. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more. Today, we gotta work on getting easier buckets in transition.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Mec, je suis tout seul, t'es sérieux là? Voilà. C'est ça qu'on veut. Voilà. Dommage. C'est de ma faute aussi, je l'ai lancé un peu tard.
That's what we need right there. Nice work. All right, let's move on.
C'est trop fort, plus 5 emplacements différents. Donc, putain, j'en mets pas un seul quoi. C'est chaud. Quand je dis que je dois travailler je dois améliorer mes stats, c'est pas n'importe quoi. Hein. Allez, pas. Voilà. Voilà. C'est les automatismes en fait. Oh, elle doit être dedans celle-là. Je sais que je suis nul, mais quand même, n'exagère pas. Elle est dedans. Voilà. Voilà. Je me suis rattrapé un peu sur la fin, heureusement. Parce que c'était catastrophique. Mais...
Good. All right, let's move on.
Donc ça c'est le deuxième atelier.
Get the next one. Man, I can't even watch this.
Là je suis un peu tôt. Trop tard. Oh, elle doit rentrer celle-là. Voilà. Je sais bien que je suis pas bon avec la tolérance à les limites, mais quand je suis vraiment tout proche, c'est abusé quoi. Pas terrible. Troisième.
Good job. Let's move on to the next drill.
Contre-attaque solo. J'ai pas compris le contre, ça dit contre-attaque solo, mais en même temps. Ah. Ok. Voilà. Voilà. Voilà, tu vois. GG.
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
Un exercice parfait, ça fait du bien. C'est un exercice qui incombe à mon positionnement de meneur de jeu, donc c'est parfait. Des bonnes augmenter les stats, c'est ce qu'il faut. Ça va faire du bien. Ok. On va jouer les Lakers, ça va être chaud, ça va être en d'axe du stream. Là.
Today we're talking to Dignify, and this man has so many builds on his YouTube channel. Dignify, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Welcome to 2K TV. So let's get right into it. Your channel has so many different various builds that you produce for the community. How do you get into something like that?
Well, for me, I play a lot of 2K, so I always need to like...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ah, c'est les Clippers, ça. Je crois que c'était les Lakers, j'ai eu peur.
Our cameras caught the Clippers arriving at their building and coming through the tunnel with a lot of... While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. You take a look at Los Angeles. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And of course, the Spurs, a couple spots below.
And right now for the Clippers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of...
Candy corn. You can keep that. I hated the way it looked, and I hated the way it tasted.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubats is checked in for Harrell. Patterson comes in for Morris. Lou Williams is checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Pirtle, no one around him. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Zubats. And he makes that one.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Spurs trail by 4. Mills passes to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. Mills with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Count it, good.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weekend.
Allez, on se concentre maintenant, on défend.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Leonard on the wing. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. And Pirtle sends it.
Bonne défense, très bonne défense. Oh, me sors pas, bordel. Je suis deg. C'était bien là, je commençais à rentrer. 37, 39, 42, 46.
Substitution here for the Clippers. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. Marcus Morris comes in for Patrick Patterson. Paul George, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Lou Williams. Los Angeles on D. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Lyles.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this, his defense can really shine through.
A big key to the Clippers' recent surge, the development of Montrezl Harrell. His activity and his ability to score have been infectious for this team, and he also can be very intimidating.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got DeRozan. Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Derek White.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with
Il m'a déchiré.
David Aldridge.
On va jouer tranquille.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. And the Clippers getting Harrell in that Chris Paul deal. Turned out to be a decent trade for both teams.
You're totally right. The Rockets already had Capella. Harrell was sort of a redundant in terms of skill set. And you can only have one rim runner on the floor before you began to compromise spacing.
Six on the shot clock.
Il était passé. Oh
Get that one to
non,
fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Il m'a bloqué ce con.
Beverly for 3. That shot off the mark. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the rejection by
Harrell.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And George kicks to Harrell. Here's Morris. Open and close and nails it. Morris has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
To the paint. Here's Lyles.
Oh, t'as pas le droit de rater ça, bordel.
Passes to Beverly. The tray. Got it off in time. And that does it for the first half.
On s'est fait rouler dessus.
Thank you, David. And we'll be
On
right
s'est
back
fait rouler
after
dessus.
halftime.
Yo, listen up. Obviously, we're not playing great, but if we clean it up a little bit, we can get back on track. All right, sense of urgency. Every rebound, every loose ball, every cut to the basket, do it with purpose. All right? That includes you too, Che. All right, you're playing hard, but your energy's about here. It's got to be here. And all of you have got to do a better job of keeping your composure. All right, if a play breaks down, don't freelance. Run the second option, the third option. All right, we practice this stuff, so use it. Up the intensity, trust the system. You can still win this game, guys. So bring it in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
On est contre le leader de la conférence. Et ils sont sur 5 matchs, 5 victoires. Allez, voilà. Allez, 62. Oh, ça marque plus là.
For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Morris. Williams comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Walker with it. Leonard picks him up. Back to Walker. Pass to Wiles. Left side Walker. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Yes.
Walker's got 7.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Jackson is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And Harrell's in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The pass to Zubac. Back to Williams. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Leonard, that's for 2. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he's trying to shoot his way
Oh
out.
non, mais non, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire, bordel, on avait bien défendu. Je suis deg, je suis précipité, c'était pas ça. Et voilà, et en plus, je paye cash, totalement de ma faute, totalement de ma faute.
Spurs trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Pass to Wiles. And he converts the layup.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Bucket is good. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Right there, that is poise of Kawhi Leonard, just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Wiles.
Oh, t'as pas le droit de rater ça.
Time from Harrell. Walker in the corner. Out to the right wing. Down low and stolen by Harrell. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Makes it off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
And so is the Los
Là,
Angeles Clippers.
il faut faire un perfect, quoi, quatrième carton.
How about a look at
Par contre,
today's
c'est abusé, c'est
performances
autant
of the
de tirs en pénétration. Sous le panier, les pivots qui ratent autant, c'est abusé, quoi.
Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of.
Bien sûr qu'il va me laisser. Ah, pas mal, pas mal, pas mal, pas mal. Allez, 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 allez. 88, 91, c'est bon. 93, 83, on va pas gagner tous les matchs, hein. C'est le genre de match qui est compliqué. Oh la défense, comment tu veux prendre 100 points?
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So the Clippers winning this one easily. Some goodness.
Gros problème de défense.
That's why
That was great. See, I love having a pro on to give us the inside scoop on it.
Scoop it and ship it, Hank.
What you said.
Pourtant, c'est d'être dans les 8 premiers pour aller en playoff, hein, je vous le dis. Ah, c'est pareil, il y a trop de cinématiques qui, en fait, il n'y a rien qui se passe, quoi. Tu vois, le truc, tu rentres au vestiaire, pourquoi pas, mais après, tu rentres dans le bus. S'il n'y a pas d'interview à donner, s'il n'y a rien, je n'en vois pas l'intérêt, en fait. Sincèrement, je n'en vois pas l'intérêt. Après, on avait Golden State juste derrière. Je vais faire encore une demi-heure de ça, puis après je partirai sur un autre jeu. Un jeu de sport encore. On va voir quel jeu de sport, mais je fais un peu de, je fais peut-être 2 heures de requête, je vais voir. Ou alors je peux faire Football Manager, mon club. Ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas été. On va partir sur autre chose.
Now, we need to put our heads down and grind if we don't want to have another game like that last one. Now get after it. Let's go. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. Today, we gotta work on getting easier buckets in transition.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Donné beaucoup trop tard, j'avoue. Un jeu. GG. Ah, les dents, le truc il était entamé quoi.
Good. All right, let's move on.
Get your mind right. Just like that. Again.
Good.
Hello Blood, comment ça va Blood? T'es chaud? Distance de conversation, on passe à la... Ouais, ça je comprends pas. Ok. Ah voilà, c'est ça. Ouais, faut sauter. Voilà. Bah écoute, ça va. T'es dispo pour ce soir ou pas? Dommage. Pour faire un petit DBD. D'ailleurs, en fait, le nouveau tueur, il arrive quand? Celui de Silent Hill, t'as des nouvelles ou pas?
Good job. Let's move on to the next drill.
Parce que je l'ai vu la présentation, mais j'ai pas checké quand est-ce qu'il était dispo le. Ouais, j'aurais dû passer à côté. Yes. Trop tard. Comment ça perdre 2 balles? T'es sérieux toi quoi? Fallait la mettre bordel. Voilà, j'aime pas les mecs quand ils sont tout seuls et qui ratent quoi. Oh t'abuses Jean-Mi. Voilà, au moins on en a mis un autre. C'est cool.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
Et bon, c'est fini. Donc là, je fais encore pendant à peu près, ouais, une petite demi-heure encore du NBA et après je pars sur un autre jeu. Ça va faire quoi? Ça va tourner aux alentours de 15h30 à peu près. On partira sur un autre jeu. crois qu'il y a le terrain de basket. On peut peut-être faire des games. Oh, Golden State, ça va être horrible. C'est une des équipes les plus fortes du jeu. Des meilleures équipes de NBA ces dernières années.
So for new fans that are coming to your channel, what kind of videos can they expect from you?
I like to do live commentary videos. I like to try to get good gameplay videos with different builds like you were saying, but mainly right now what's really popping off on my channel is doing these NBA player videos where I try to mimic the play style of certain NBA players. This is the exact build that I wanted to make to replicate Kobe's game. So like one that's really good for me right now is I have this Giannis build, which is like really blowing up my channel right now because obviously Giannis playing.
Après je mettrai le petit menu pause.
Hey, big game tonight. How you feeling?
Feeling great.
Good, because this one's on national TV and you gotta crush it.
Shouldn't you be telling me it's just another game?
Oh, no, that's the coach's job. My job is to tell it like
Rook,
it is.
Big game, man. Don't let it get to you.
Gotcha.
And this is a showcase.
A showcase for what?
For you. You play well tonight and you dominate the news cycle. That's where you win awards, Che. That's when you get better deals. You build up your profile.
Oh, I appreciate that. But you know what? I'm just play my game. I don't want to other stuff get in my head.
Hey, you do you. I'm just here to tell you about the PR ramifications. Oh, I gotta take this. Just think about what I said, okay?
Yeah, I got you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, I'm on my way.
Coach, what up, man? What's up?
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Warriors taking on...
It's the 2K Sports.
Hello to each and every one of you.
Good Friday night to you sports fans. DA, it's all you. Well, DA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out for the West early in the season. Take a look at the Spurs, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And of course, there's the Warriors. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And you know, right now for San Antonio, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean,
Great quality of just really fun to play with. Can fit in with whatever franchise you have, whatever supporting cast you have. Doesn't need the ball to succeed, but if you need him to get more shots, he can do that too. Incredible defender. It's actually become overrated to talk about how underrated a defender he is, because I think people know he's an underrated defender. He can guard everybody from 6'8" to 5'10", and I actually think he's more than a compliment. I think he's a worthy sidekick for Steph. I would give him sidekick status, Kevin.
I like that. I want to be your sidekick.
Hey, that's great. I would never call you a compliment. I'd say you're a sidekick.
I'd give you compliment.
Thank you.
Great positioning on the putback.
they've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Bowman, covered by Mills. Out to Lee. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. Smailagic. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
Shot clock at 5. From the line.
Au lieu de faire ça, personne ne se démarre.
Golden State's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land.
Ils peuvent reprendre là. Ils vont reprendre là.
Yep, that one goes in there.
and they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Medu. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Now here's Thompson, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix.
On va attendre d'arriver avant pour tirer.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the San Antonio. And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his battle.
The people saying that.
C'est serré. Ça va être serré jusqu'au bout ce match.
Goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The Spurs have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
That one drops. He ties it up.
35 partout, c'est ultra serré.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. They've got Klay Thompson, Lee out there with Steph Curry. And it's Pascal in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. 9 feet out. And Pascal pulls it down.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Thompson passes to Lee. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson with the bucket.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Well, Bill, I know you've got to run. Marvelous to have you on the program. Wish we could do it more often.
Let's do it right now. I don't have to run. Can I stay?
Yes, you can
All
always
right.
stay.
I don't want to leave.
You have a free ticket here anytime you
want. I
want
to stay, please.
The microphone's always open.
Thank you.
The doors to read most reporters. They try to stay impartial, but not Bill Simmons.
I think that's what makes him special, Kevin, right? He has his own lens through which he sees things, and he is unafraid to give you his opinion.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing in a local arena.
As you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. Out to the wing. With 2 seconds left, that's tipped. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn. Been wowed by the athleticism in the NBA, but it seems to be becoming even more athletic. And certain guys get it done, Doris, in different ways.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of examples, Kev, of guys who don't have or are not blessed with incredible athleticism, but who have found a way to be successful. Nikola Jokic is a first-team NBA player who plays very much below the rim. And then you look at certain shooters who can affect the game. J.J. Redick, He is impossible to guard because he's one constant stream of movement. So, listen, if you have great skill for your position, without athleticism, you can still find a way to have a job in this NBA.
On the court for San Antonio, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Spurs trail by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The Warriors pull it in.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Pirtle. 1:02 left in the third. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, Kevin, you love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket.
Allez,
and
mets-le, comme ça on annule le
with a
3
show of some strength.
On annule le 3 points. Voilà.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Defended by Pirtle. Here's Bowman, and the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Lee, guarded by Walker. Pass to Bowman. Here's Looney. Five on the clock. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much.
T'es sérieux là? Oh là 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 là, mais c'est pas possible. En plus on va se le prendre, voilà. Écoute.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first
Il a eu l'occasion de remettre un dernier panier et l'autre il perd le ballon alors qu'il avait largement de quoi. Il aurait pu le donner à l'autre qui était sur sa gauche.
The Warriors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Steph Curry's out there with Lee, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Looney in its center. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Curry, but teardrop falls in. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
We've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Looney. Aldridge is covering. And it's
Mec, un double écran, tu veux que je fasse quoi?
And the Warriors lead by
Stephen Curry, quoi.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Vas-y, faut que ce soit nous qui en mettons plus. Hein. 73, c'est bon. 61, 77, 62, 80, 64, 67, 85, 88, 73, il revient rien du tout. Voilà, du coup.
Here is Forbes. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.
Once they started to really play in rhythm
season or the games? Well, you know.
Ok, maintenant c'est les Lakers. Ok. Bon, alors moi je vais m'arrêter là pour ce jeu-là. On fait une micro-coupure et on revient sur un autre jeu, les amis. Voilà, voilà. Je vous dis à tout de suite.